Welcome back to the channel, guys. Well, today we're going to do the timber slats for the single cab. So let's get on it. Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy? And what does he do?
Nothing much.
All right, look at this, guys. We have wooden slats here, and we're going to give them a coat of some stone, get them closer to putting them in. What we've decided to go with, we tried two stones, the light colour stain and the dark colour stain. And we're going to go with the dark colour stain because that's what we want to do. So we're going to get these stained up right now. Now, product we're using, this is going to be the top coat, which is a Sickens, and this is the actual stain that we're using, which is a walnut stain. So let's get crack a lacquer. Open this up, get a brush and get into it.
I could swear it's been 700 degrees in here since you came in. I could swear that this room has been running out of air, and now it's starting to spin. You make me feel kinda bad, kinda good, kinda everything, yet it doesn't feel like it should. You make me feel kinda wrong, kinda right, kinda anything, and I would change it if I could. I swear I'm hitting the floor. I could swear that my
So here's our little groovy whackers, where our timber's going to sit inside. I'll just grab one of these to show you viewers what the deal is. So, flush here, so that they look nice. 1 hole, 2 hole, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And that's how they sit. So they're definitely quite an odd shape. If you look at down on the profile, like so, you can see what's actually going down. Like that. Yeah, there you go. So we'll start to get these sorted out, and it'll be one more thing ticked off. We're trying to work out the oven boy's angles.
30 degrees is not enough and 40 is too much. Who knows the angle? Quick, tell us.
I don't know. Who knows the angle? See the angle of the fandangle right there?
Who's got good eyesight so you can tell me what I'm doing?
I reckon it's 35, personally.
35?
Look at that honey goodness. Yum, yum, yum. So the plan today, guys, is we're going to drill these. We're going to use make a jig so that we can drill the holes in the correct position.
40 degrees. 40 degrees.
Well, you did say 40 at the start.
Yeah, you said 35.
Yeah,
Just
I don't know. Anyway, we're going to get these drilled out, countersunk, and then find out what sort of screws we're going to use to put this onto the cab bed. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah, I'm going to do it now.
And we're doing it. The reason we're doing it in here with the door shut is because it's summer in Australia.
Finally.
And it's about, what is it? 30, 32, which is about 90, is it 89, 90 Fahrenheit?
We're not used to it because it hasn't...
We're not used to it because we've been living in freezing butt-ass Victoria.
Freezing?
Yeah. Anyway, all right, so we're going to get this set up, get some angles and get drilling. We are marking where we're going to screw the screws. So we have 45mm off the end, and then we've got 420 to the first, 420 to the second, to the third, to the fourth, to the fifth, and then up the end here we're 25mm in from the edge of the cabin. And these 5 here are the shorter ones, and they've got the 420s in the middle so that everything lines up, and the ends are slightly different. 45 here, and then 360 to this one so that everything lines up. So we've got our drill press, and we're going to start drilling. Have a look at the jig, guys. This is what we've decided to make. You can see a little chamfer, and it sits in.
Good enough.
Yeah, like that, like so. Keeps it nice and
In the chamfer.
level.
Goes for the centre. Dunk.
And then you can see we also have a special drill bit.
Ooh.
It's got a countersink on it, but now we need to work out the depth.
Yeah, so it's going to
Per
do the
hole.
screw. There's my timer for our cans of Coke and freezer.
Ah, right.
Okay, so what I'll do is adjust this nut up when I get to the right depth. So what we're going to do is get one screw. I'm going to try it out and see how it fits.
How about put a bit of sacrificial timber in there?
Well, we haven't got any at this profile. I have to do this one to the depth I want.
Oh, that's scary.
I know, right?
I might get it wrong. Dun dun dun!
And there's the on switch. Oh, it still works!
Now, is the drill bit going backwards, everyone at home? I bet you it is. They all do.
So I want to go to... Oh, that's into my throat.
Too much more. You're screwing it up.
Okay. That's not enough? Yeah?
No, not enough. Only because it's not big enough.
So, can I get the screw off on it?
As you can see here, that's what it's going to look like. Okay, nice and neat and tidy. We've just got to find the right screw. Here we go, guys. All the slats are in position. We haven't drilled them in yet and put the screws in, but just to show you what it looks like. It's a beautiful colour. It really is nice. We've got a couple of coats of teak and some clear honey on top. Look at that. Beautiful. Righto, so here we go with the screwing of the slats. It's like an annual event. The screwing of the slats. You can see here, I've just put a couple of these ones in. We're going to swap them out to stainless ones, but just pre-drilling and getting them all where they need to go, and go from there. So we'll keep screwing, and we're going to get some hoops set up as well. We've got the hoops down there, and we'll get those assembled, and then we can get them on to the bed here. Right, oh guys, let's keep moving. So this is what we're doing, guys. We're making a telescopic. This is it. This is what we're going with. These dimensions here. 3 different tubes, and they're going to telescope so we can have the bows at 3 different heights, because we can.
Cruising height.
So we're going to
Snoozing height. and loser height.
And loser and loser height. Yeah, so we're going to use this new slugger, the metal cutter 14-inch slugger. Yeah, you can imagine the boardroom, right? They're all sitting around. Now, what do we call this saw? I know. Let's call it slugger. And they all approved that. Yeah, someone was on drugs that day, that's for sure. Anyway, it's a great saw. This thing just cuts beautiful. It really does. I'm not sure what this is all about. They're saying that we're not allowed to wave at the surf. You know, you got these beautiful waves coming through and you're not allowed to wave at it. They're saying, no, do not wave at the surf. Obviously, this guy was not a surfer. Yeah. Oh, well, that's just what happens.
They don't surf up there in Germany.
No, they don't. Well, there's no surf in Germany. That's the problem.
That's the reason.
Right, we're going to get this stuff chopped out and then we'll show you exactly what we're doing. This is our extreme telescopic awning because we're going to be
almost against the ceiling, man.
It is, isn't it? Look at that. So the idea is it's telescopes all the way down and all the way up. We can have an awning coming off it. The band can play in here on the floor on the extended deck. We're going to have a piece of stage folding out over that side, and then another piece coming out over that side. And yeah, it's going to be happening. So what we've done, we've just got 3 pieces of steel. I did a little bit of welding here, just made the bracket down the bottom there, and another one there. And
Wow.
we're just trying to get the heights. Yeah, it's massive. It's extremely big.
But like I said, we don't have to come down any lower.
No. Yeah, so in the full height.
It's 150 millimetres extension.
Yeah, sitting
So
inside
it
it.
won't too much. It's safe.
It's a safe thing, yeah. So when we bring it all the way down, it ends up coming down to about here somewhere. So it's actually quite a low profile, which is cool.
Yeah, so we can set the standard profile, raise the roof, and lower the roof.
Yeah. So what we did, we didn't use these guys because they were, that wasn't going to work for what we wanted, and it needed to be a telescopic piece inside a piece inside a piece. So there you go.
I like it.
Now we've got to build the back one now.
Yeah,
but the proof of concept, this is what we just wanted to, egg it together to make sure it's going to work. And yeah.
So what we can do, Nick, is that we can, where we get the lines marked,
Yeah.
we take a double weld, put it through the tube, undo it, put a double weld so it's got clearance between the tube and that, and then put that little lip on each side and you just push it up till it hits that rafter and it's at that height.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then put a locating pin.
Yeah.
Pin.
Yeah.
And we're done.
Yeah. Awesome.
You
All
do
right.
2 stages, bang, bang. That'll work best.
We'll get this down now. Okay, so here's the telescopic method, and they're locked in position. See that? And they come back down.
And we have to drill some pinholes in it later.
Yeah.
That's it. Boobies on and we're done.
Yeah, so those ones are in. Floor's all done. We've got all these beautiful, nice stainless steel screws all in. Great work. We've got the back one in position. We've got that nicely welded up. Here's another one. You can see there. Got some nice little TIG welds there.
Triangulation.
Yeah, there we go. We've got to put a little triangle piece on these as well. Slowly getting there. Slowly getting there. We will continue. Righto, so here we go with the rear hoop. And I have just added a little brace down there. And another one down there. See those little welds down that one and that one. So we just got to get some more bolts to put this one here together. And then we'll have a telescopic rear section done as well. We had a lot of problems with these telescoping and binding, and half a day of dealing with that and cutting my hand 2 times just because once isn't enough, Anyway, this is where we're going to be in terms of the low profile height. So that's how the vehicle's going to be driving around terrorizing the neighborhood. And then when we're not terrorizing the neighborhood, we're going to be, we can put it up to a better level. So probably it for now, I think, with this.
Yep. Get timber slats and paint them up and finish.
Yeah, we've got to get some timber slats from it. I'm going to add a couple of little triangular pieces just here. We're just going to weld those in there, just because we want to. And it looks good. But yeah, apart from that, these will all get painted black, of course. And yeah, we need to go and find the 6 timber slats that go on the roof. We have a bit of a timber shortage in Australia at the moment. And Scooby, what's your thoughts on the timber shortage? Are we gonna get out of it anytime soon? What do you think?
Doesn't matter.
Can I have a thought?
As long as it's not a food shortage is happening.
You can't eat the camera. This is not food. Okay, sorry about that. All right, guys, we will sign off on this episode. I think that's probably all we can get done today. So,
Oh, what?
well,
It's not dark.
no, it's not dark yet. No, we will continue at some point in the game. But
Squid time.
there's Merry Christmas from all of us to all of you guys. We're going to put boardies on, go for a surf, while you guys go
Freeze you.
play in the snow and all that jazz over there and wherever else you are.